Has anyone ever accused you of not being able to hack it at a job or in a city or in a relationship? How did that make you feel? Probably not so great. Well, today, I'm gonna tell you why that little phrase may just be keeping you trapped. Stay tuned. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so I can keep providing perspective that empowers and encourages people. Let's work together to enrich the lives of the people around us. I'm Tatiana, writer, poet, podcaster, and social awareness advocate. And these are my words of wisdom. Can you hack it? Do you remember the saying, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it'll spend its whole life thinking it's stupid? Well, that saying is accurate. Let me explain. Do you guys know who Oprah is? Of course you do, it's Oprah! Would you believe that Oprah was fired from her first job as a news anchor? Yeah, I know, right? Now imagine that Oprah had decided to prove everybody wrong, that she was gonna stay, work twice as hard to prove to everybody else that she could be the best news anchor there was. I believe in Oprah, so I do believe she would have been successful. $2.5 billion successful? I don't know about that though. My point is, instead of trying to force her way into this environment that did not suit her, did not accept her, and that her skill set was not valued at, when she was offered the opportunity to head her own sitcom or TV show, she took it and she negotiated for part ownership of the show. And because they were misguided and did not believe in her, they allowed it. And that is part of how Oprah became the Oprah we know today, and how she ended up owning the entire TV show. Oprah is now a household name. Honestly, the year she took over the show from who it was with previously, it doubled in ratings. And this is at a time where she's the only Black woman on TV. This is in a white male dominated TV talk show era. Here comes Oprah Winfrey. Not skinny, not light skinned. Oprah. And she took the world by storm. Now think of you. Are you in an environment that doesn't suit you? Whether it's a relationship or a job or just an overall environment that just doesn't feel like it fits. Is that you? It's been me before. You know, when I first got to Beijing, someone said to me, people who leave Beijing, they leave because they just can't hack it. And my first thought was, well, that's super reductive, like for reals. Second thought was, what does that mean about me? Like, does that mean that I can't hack it if I leave? And so for years, I battled the urge to leave, whereas I didn't feel like I fit, so I was gonna leave. But then I kept thinking, what if I leave, people are gonna think I can't hack it here? And that's such an insane place for your brain to be in, because you're telling yourself, you're recognizing that the environment you're in, it doesn't suit you. Yet, you're refusing to take yourself out of it because of other people's point of view. And that doesn't make any actual sense. Now, I've been in Beijing for about 4 years, and for the most part, it's fine. But the change in me did not come because Beijing changed. It came because I changed, and I decided that I was going to make it an environment that I could live with. I didn't tell myself that I needed to be different or be better. I decided that if I wanted to enjoy being in Beijing, I needed to make Beijing a place that I can enjoy being in. So I created my own groups. I created my own events. And now I like being here because there are things to do that fit me and my needs. And I'm grateful for those. But when someone says, well, I just don't think people can hack it, my first thought is always the same. That is super reductive. Why are you saying that? But my second thought is, what does that even mean? Why is it that someone can choose to leave an environment and instead of being happy for them and their choices, we instantly feel the need to judge those choices, to weigh those choices against our own choices? Because if someone is saying you can't hack it, that is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of their insecurities. It could very well even be a reason why they stayed. Maybe they stayed because they just knew that they had to prove that they could hack it. They had to prove that they could do it. They had to prove something to someone. And I don't want to live a life where I'm trying to prove things to other people. The only person I need to prove anything to is me, and occasionally this cat. Yes, there's a cat there. Otherwise, what's the point? So the next time someone says to you, I don't think you can hack it, first, I want you to think of Oprah. But second, I want you to reframe. Instead of thinking, can I hack it? I want you to think, does this environment suit my needs and higher self? I know, super simple, but also deeply profound. Because if the environment does not suit your needs or higher self, then who are you staying for? What are you staying for? And as for the people who would dare to say something so reductive, ask yourself, do these people enrich my life? And again, if they don't, why are they in it? I know, it seems silly to reduce such a deeply intense thing to two simple questions, but those two simple questions will change your life. Because you can take a square peg and a round hole, and you can shave the edges of that square so that it fits into the hole. But is it even a square anymore? You can take you and you can change you to fit the environment. But is that still you? Change your perspective, change the world.